Hello everyone, welcome to another session of sociological concepts and we are watching the Even College Digital Class YouTube channel. In this lecture, we will discuss about the sociological concepts. In sociological concepts, we will discuss about what is society, what are the different characteristics of society, what is community, what are the characteristics of community, difference between society and community, what is association and what is institution, what is the social system, what are the characteristics and what are the functions of association, what are the functions of institution and what are the functions of social system, and also we will discuss about what are the differences between association and institution, association and the organization, and we will discuss about briefly in this lecture. Let's discuss on that. First we will discuss about what is society, because in sociological concept society is a major part. According to Maurice Ginsburg, a society is a collection of individuals united by certain relations or mode of behavior which mark them off from others who do not enter into these relations or who differ from them in behavior. And according to G.D.M. Cole, society is the complex of organized associations and institutions with a community. And next is, according to McIlroy, society is a web of social relationship. And a society is a group of individuals where there is interaction between each other and where there is very good relationship with each other, but they are from different community also, and they can be. And in a society there is web of relationship between each others. It means when in a society there is different individuals are staying together, there is a web of relationship in between all the members, and a society always organized is a complex of associations and institutions with a community. Next is characteristics of society. Society consists of people, mutual interaction and mutual awareness. Society depends on likeness. Society rests on difference too. Cooperation and division of labor. Society implies interdependence also. Society is dynamic. And social control, culture and gregarious nature of man. Man is a social animal. A man always needs a society and a man always needs a group for living his life. And when a man is living in a group, there is different types of characteristics of society, because we cannot live in isolation or we cannot live alone in a society. In a society there is consists of people. It means in a society there is always different group of people or different individuals are staying together, and they have mutual interaction and mutual awareness. It means they have relationship and they have good rapport and they have interaction very mutually, and also they are aware about each other. And society always depends upon likeness, because in a society if we don't like a person, then we don't need any relationship with that person. So in a society there is dependent upon the likeness of a person, and also in a society there is race and difference too, because there is different types of community are living in between a group, and all the members are from different area and different community. And cooperation and division of labor also, because in a society there is cooperation and coordination in between each others and in between individual members, and also there is division of labor because in a society there is different role and responsibility of different people, because in society there is social stratification. Due to that there is division of labor. And society also implies the interdependence, because in a society we all are dependable, we all are interdependent with each other, and we cannot live a life without without interdependence or without any dependency upon other persons. and also society always dynamic, and there is social control because there is different rules and regulations in our society, and we depend upon always culture because in different society there is different types of culture. Everyone has different types or different occasions and different way of celebrating the cultures. Then also man always a social animal because a man is always socialized. Animals are not socialized. Due to that, man is a social animal. Then we will discuss about what is community. Community is a social group with some degree of we feeling and living in a given area according to Vogadus. Then is according to Kingsley Davis, community is the smallest territorial group that can embrace all aspects of social life. A community is a group or collection of groups that inhabits a locality, which is according to Agvan and Nimkov. According to Mannheim, community is any circle of people who live together and belong together in such a way that they do not share this or that particular interest only, but a whole set of interest. Community means where we come together and we have we feeling in between each other or in between the members of a community, and in a community all are living together and they belong from together in such a way, and there is sharing of their emotions, sharing of their feelings, and sharing about other informations also. And in a community always the group of people are from some degree of we feeling and also living in a given specific area. And main elements of community is the main basis of community are locality. First is locality because a community is a territorial group. It occupies some geographical area. Locality is the physical basis of community. Living together facilitates people to develop social contacts, give protection, safety and security. Further, the very physical conditions may influence social life to a great extent. In a community, first element is locality because in a community there is need of a specific locality for living because or is a territorial group. Always community depends upon a territorial group which is very specific and always occupies some specific geographical area, and locality is on basis of physical community, and living together is a main element of community because in a community we are living together and we feeling, we have good relationship, and we have a rapid building with each other, and there is develop of social contacts with within the community members, and also there is give protection and safe and security for each other, and also there is physical conditions and which influence the life to a great extent also, and so that there is locality as a major element of community. Next is community sentiment. It means a feeling of belonging together. The members must be aware of their staying together and sharing common interest. The members develop a sense of we feeling. It means a kind of identification with the group. Without a sense of identification, a sense of awareness, a sense of living and sharing some common interest in life, there cannot be any community. In which community there is no we feeling, there is no sharing, there is no common interest in life, that is not a community. Where there is we feeling between each other, we feeling between its member, and they are staying together and also sharing the common interest of each other, and there is belonging of togetherness, and also they have feeling for each other, and also they are aware about the togetherness, aware about the we feeling, that is community sentiment. Other aspects of community, what are the major aspects if there is a community, and that aspects are stability, naturalness, size of community and regulation of relations. In every community there is stability, and also all are the community members those who are very natural by nature, and also a specific size of community, because a community cannot include any society, but a society always formed for taking a community, and there is different rules and regulations in between the relations. Then is society and community differentiation, means there is what are the differences between society and community. First is society is a wave of social relationship, and then is community, means community consists of a group of individuals living in a particular area with some degree of we feeling. It means when a society always depends upon social relationship between each other, and community always depends upon a group of individuals and those who are living in a particular or specific area with the we feeling. And society is a definite geographical area is not an essential aspect. In society, there is no definite or specific geographical area and which is not essential for society. But in community, it always denotes a definite locality or geographical area. In community, there is need of specific geographical area or definite locality, and which is very essential. Then is society is abstract and community is concrete. And then is society, there is we feeling may or may not be present, and in community, the community sentiment is an essential element. In a society, there is we feeling or may not be also, because in a society there is the people, those who are members of a society, they are coming from different types of community. So there is lacuna of we feeling, but in a community there is need of we feeling, and also it is very essential which is need of community sentiment. In society, that is wider, and there can be more than one community in a society, and community is smaller than society. In society, there is multiple community can be included, but community is always smaller than the society. It is a part of a society. Then society is the objectives and interests of society are more extensive and varied, and objectives and interests are comparatively less extensive and varied in community. And in society, the objectives and interests are very varied or very different, because in a society all the members are from different community and different geographical area, and they have different interests, so that the objective and interest of society always varied from each other and also extensive. But in community, those who are the members of a community and they are from common geographical area, and they have some common lifestyles, and they have some common cultures and common tradition. Due to that, it is very less, and that in community there is less extensive, and the objectives and interests of community members are not varied from each other. There is some equality of objectives and interests of the community members. Then is society involves both likeness and difference, but in community likeness is important than difference in community. And in society there is maybe likeness and maybe dislike, and also there is differentiation between each other, but in a community that is very essential, that is likeness. When we don't like any person, then we can't make relationship with them. So in community there is likeness, because in community there is we feeling, there is community sentiment. Due to that, in community there is need of likeness, and which is very important, and there is no differentiation between the members of a community. Then is what is association? An association is an organization deliberately formed for the collective pursuit of some interest or a set of interests which is its members share, according to R.M. McLaughlin. In association, there is an organization and which is formed by the collective of different pursuits and some interest, and also there is set of interest, and which is shared by the members of an association or organization. Then an association is a group of social beings related to one another by the fact that they possess or have instituted in common an organization with a view to securing a specific end or specific ends, according to Maurice Ginsburg. An association is a group of social beings and which is related to one another. There is relationship between one another or relationship between all the members, and also that is the fact that they possess and also have instituted in common an organization, and they are securing a specific end, or there is specific ends in a association. Different characteristics of association. Association, a human group. In association, there is a group of human beings, those who are member of association, and they are voluntarily joined an association. Then is common interest or interest. In an association, there is a common interest of each members of that association. And cooperative spirit. In an association, there is very cooperative spirit between each members of that association. Then is organization. Associations are very organized, and regulations of relations. In an association, there is rules and regulations in between all the members. And association as agencies. Associations are also known as agencies. And durability of association. There is a specific time durability. Then is a difference between association and community. In association, membership is voluntary, but in community, by birth itself individuals become members of a community. It is rather compulsory. In an association, all the members, those who are joined association, they are joined voluntarily, and the membership is voluntary motive. And in community, all the members, those who are by birth itself individuals, become members of that community, and it is compulsory for that person by birth. And next is has some specific interest or specific interest in association, but in community there is has some general interest. In association, there is some specific interest of all the members of that association, and there is a very specific goal and specific interest, and an association always working on very specific goal. But in community, there is general interest. Each and every members have general interest and specific interest. And in association does not necessarily imply the social aspects. And in community, it is marked by a locality. And as an association doesn't any necessary imply, and there is no special aspects. And in community, they are marked by a locality, and there is specific location for a community. In association, it may be stable and long lasting, or it may not be so. Association may be long lasting or may be stable, but may not be also. And sometimes some associations are broken due to the incapability of members, or due to the rejection of membership, due to different reasons. But in community is relatively more stable and permanent. All the members, those who are individuals become members of a community by birth, they are more stable and permanent member of a community. That is no rejection, and all are permanent member. In association may have their legal status. In community has no legal status. In association, all the members have their legal status, and they are legally formed. But in community, there is no legal status, and in association may have their own rules and regulations to regulate the relations of their members. They may have written or unwritten rules, and in an association there is own rules and regulations which are regulated the relations of their members, and may have written or unwritten rules. Sometimes some associations have rules and regulations which are verbally and or orally, but there is no rules and regulations which are written, and sometimes some rules and regulations are written, sometimes are unwritten also, and there is some rules also written and some rules are unwritten also. But in community there is regulates the behavior of its members by means of customs, traditions, and it doesn't have written rules or laws. And in community there is rules and regulations, and also behavior also matters, and when we have interaction between other members of a community, and customs and traditions very important part of community, and there is also no written rules or laws when we are members of a community. Then association is partial, it may be regarded as a part of the community, but community is integral, it may have within its boundary several associations. Next is what is institution. Institutions may be described as recognized and established uses and governing the relations between individuals and groups according to Ginsburg. And institutions represent the social structure and the machinery through which human society organizes, directs and executes the multifarious activities required to satisfy human needs according to H.E. Bernays. In institution, they can be or may be described as recognized and established uses of governing, and there is relation between the individuals and groups also. And in the social structure and the machinery, all the human society organizes and directs and executes different types activities and which are required to satisfy the needs of the human beings, that is institution. What are the characteristics of institutions? Social in nature, universality, institutions as standardized norms, institutions as means of satisfying needs, institutions are the controlling mechanisms, relatively permanent, abstract in nature, oral and written traditions, synthesis symbols, institutions are interrelated. Institutions are very social by nature, and there is a universal rules and regulations also, and institutions are always standardized norms. There is some norms or rules and regulations of every institution, and institutions are working for satisfying the needs of human beings, and also there is controlling of mechanisms, and sometimes institutions are always permanent, and all the institutions are very abstract in nature, and in institution there is some traditions or rules and regulations, some are oral and some are written also. Then is institutions are always interrelated, and they are interdependent upon other institutions. Functions of social institutions. Institutions cater to the satisfaction of needs. Institution always working for satisfaction of human needs, and institutions control human behavior, and also it controls upon the behavior of human beings of society and community. Then institutions simplify actions for the individual. Institutions assign roles and statuses to the individual, and also institutions assign what are the roles and responsibilities, what are the status of each and every individual. Institutions contribute to unity and uniformity, and also working on the unity and uniformity of between the members of community and society. Then institutions manifest functions and also the negative functions of institutions. There is different functions of social institutions. Then is difference between association and institution. First is association is a group of people organized for the purpose of fulfilling a need or needs. Institution refers to the organized way of doing things. It represents common procedure. Association always working for group of people, those who are organized for the purpose of fulfilling the human need or all the needs of the human beings. And institution always organized for way of doing different things, and also it represents different common procedure of the members. Association denotes membership. We belong to association, to political parties, youth clubs, There is different types of associations and always denotes the membership, and an institution denotes only a mode or means of service. We do not belong to institution, we do not belong to marriage, education or law. Institution always denotes only a mode or means of service, and we cannot belong from any institutions. Like in social institution there is marriage, education, law and legislations. These are some institutions, we cannot belong from that, but we can belong from an association. Then is the association consists of individuals, but institution consists of laws, rules and regulations. In association there is a membership of individuals, but in institution it consists of different laws, legislations, rules and regulations of society and community. In association that are concrete, but in institution are very abstract in nature. An association has a location, an institution does not have location. An association has specific location, but in an institution doesn't have any specific location for locate that institution. An association are mostly created or established, and institutions are primarily evolved. And association are always created or established by some persons, but institutions are very primarily evolved by the members. Then association may have its own distinctive name, and the institution doesn't possess specific names but has a structure and may have symbol. And association may be temporary or permanent, but institutions are relatively more durable. And any association has may have any own distinctive name or own specific name, but institution doesn't have any specific name. And what an institution has specific structure, and also some institution have symbols, but association may have own specific names for locate that association. And the association may be sometimes permanent and sometimes temporary, but institutions are very more time durable. Then is a social system. According to David Fufino, a social system is a set of persons or groups who interact with one another. The set is conceived of as a social unit distinct from the particular persons who compose it. According to Duncan Mitchell, in his Dictionary of Sociology writes, a social system basically consists of two or more individuals interacting directly or indirectly in a bounded situations. That is social system, where there is a set of persons or groups who has interact with one another, and also there is a social unit distinct from the particular persons who compose that. And also social system can be basically consist of two or more individuals. There is interaction between each other directly or indirectly, and but in a bounded situations also. Then is different elements of social system. The social act, it is a process in the social system that motivates the individual or individuals. In the case of a group, the orientation of action has a close relationship with the attainment of satisfaction of the actor. The social act, it means it is a process and which is in the social system, and the social act always motivates the individual or individuals when they are in the case of a group. And also there is orientation of action, and they have close relation with the attainment of the satisfaction of that person who is the main actor. Then is the actor, it is he who holds the status and performs the role. A social system must have a sufficient proportion of actors. Those actors must be sufficiently motivated to act according to the requirement of its role systems. Everyone has specific roles and responsibility, and the next element is the actor. And here he who holds the status and who performs the role and responsibility, that person is the actor. In a social system, there must have a sufficient and proportion of actors, because each members have specific roles and responsibility. Then is the role and status. The social system involves participation of actor in the process of interactive relationship. The role denotes the functional significance of the actor for the social system, and status denotes the place of the actor in the social system. And another element is the role and status of the actor, because all the persons or all the members have different role and different status, those who are belongs from the society. In this class, we had discussed about society, community, what are the social institution, what are the social association, difference between association and community, difference between association and institution, and also we had discussed about different specific characteristics of association, institution, social systems, what are the functions of association, what are the functions of institution, and what are the functions of social systems. This is all about the sociological concepts. If you have any query, then you can ask me through comment box. Have a great day. Thank you.